Somehow Valkyrae seems more depressed that Sykkuno's a cheater than she mourned the death of her own brother. And I feel like that's so interesting because Valkyrae was excited when her brother died. Did you know that 70% of the people who've watched me aren't subscribing yet? Let's up those numbers like Ludwig does when he's empowering his buddies to be alcoholics.
Let's up those numbers!
We have a response here from Valkyrae, aka Scuffed Pokemon, and she's talking about Sykkuno, her thoughts on the matter, as well as her calling out XQC. Now, I have not seen this. You guys know that I'm particularly not fond of Valkyrae, but a broken clock can still be right twice a day. I'm going to go into this and be completely fair as I always am, and I would like to rate her response from 1 to 10, and then we will see the clap back. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Elephant in the room. Obviously, yes, I did talk to...
Context. Sykkuno cheated on his girlfriend with like 5 different VTuber whores who were throwing themselves at him. That's it. Everyone's calling him a predator. He's not a predator. Let's get into it.
Sykkuno, and obviously, yes, he did tell me everything.
This is what we're seeing right now is friendship AoE damage, and we're going to see who runs away at the first sign of controversy. As content creators do, if you get involved in any controversy, no matter how small, say goodbye to 95% of your friends.
And obviously, yes, I should not have tweeted that I was disappointed.
Why, are you proud? Also, keep in mind, Valkyrae tweeted out that she was disappointed in Sykkuno for cheating on his girlfriend, but was perfectly fine with her boyfriend, her real-life boyfriend, the person that she is dating is Hassan Piker. This is not a joke. This is serious. The person she is dating is Hassan Piker, and said nothing when he was electrocuting and abusing his f***ing dog for 9 hours on place. Once again, shock collars are not bad, but misusing shock collars are bad. And that's exactly what Hassan was doing for years, as well as tearing the skin off of his dog's neck by using a prong collar when it was a puppy and saying, if you don't move, I'm going to kill you. These are real things. You can look into them or, I don't know, rewatch one of my videos on it. Let's get into it.
Yesterday, because it just gave a lot of ammo to a lot of angry people.
Okay, let's stop pretending like everybody wanted to be angry at OTV. OTV was the most brand-friendly, most publicly loved community since AMP. Well, okay, they were like the AMP to Asians, because obviously AMP is just a bunch of blacks, right? So let's be real. Let's stop acting like all these people had targets on their back. Do you want to know why the people who were angry at you, Valkyrae, had that target on your back? Because you keep fucking lying and covering for Hassan Piker when this guy supports terrorism. And by the way, I would totally be willing to forgive everything Valkyrae would do if she were to just part ways and say, I have no idea why the fuck I stayed in that. Because why would you date a terrorist supporter? It makes no sense. Shame on you. You're a 35-year-old woman.
And so, but yeah.
Now, I would like to say, for 35, being completely fair, for 35, Valkyrae, you look great, okay? Not sure if it's all that makeup. A lot of people are calling her chopped. She's 35. She looks fine, guys, okay? Maybe it's the makeup. I don't know, but people shitting on Valkyrae for being ugly is just like, shut the fuck up, okay? We're getting like way too incel here.
Yeah, he knows that I was gonna mention it today, and he told me everything, and yeah. I am disappointed, as I have been with a lot of my friends in the past, and I'm sure I've also been disappointing to a lot of my friends as well. So, you know.
So far, it's an all right response.
It is disappointing.
It is.
Yeah, he's a cheater. He's a cheater.
You're not going to call him a predator? Why aren't you calling him a predator? Mugen called him a predator, and Mugen's the guy who's always right. Mugen's the guy that everybody listens to because he's so fair and unbiased, but Mugen called him a predator. Why aren't you calling him a predator? What's going on?
But yeah, we talked, and he's gonna figure things out, and
Step number 1, Sykkuno, break up with your girlfriend. I believe his girlfriend is, what's her name? She does a lot of artwork for Bao. The internet's talking a lot about this right now. She's some like illustrator for Bao, And that's why Bao was so tweaking the fuck out about this, because she's retarded. I forget it. It's like something like wee wee pee pee or some shit. I can't remember.
Hope for the best, and I am so sorry to all of those involved. Sucks. So yeah. No, I did not know. I did not know he had a girlfriend.
Bullshit. Absolute liar. There is no way that you lived together and were best friends in your own world and you didn't know he had a girlfriend for 6 years. There's one or two possibilities. One, these are all fake friendships and they don't give a fuck about each other. I'll let you decide. Or two, she's lying through her fucking teeth to get away scot-free. How in the fuck would you be best friends with someone and not know that they've had a girlfriend for 6 years that they lived with? That they lived with! There is no way you did not know. There's no, I call cap 100%.
I did not know, which led to my tweet, because I thought my tweet was going to make it clear that I didn't know. But apparently me tweeting that had a lot of, caused a lot of distress. So.
Are you having fun, Valkyrae? Are you having fun? This is the community that you've built, where you look like the soul is sucked out of your body because you pander to these rabid animals that want to obliterate you just like you get them to obliterate all of your enemies. And now you are here and you are stuck with this mob that you have built. I'm glad that you look so beyond done with this shit because the squeaky clean PR crew is realizing they have to deal with a mob of angry fat for the rest of their life. Otherwise, they're going to fall off harder than they already do. Let's peep Valkyrae's analytics real quick. We like to stay objective here. Is it fair for me to say that Valkyrae fell the fuck off? At 12,000 playing Minecraft, she used to average 900. You know what? She's actually doing very well for herself. I will retract that comment. You're doing great. She did not fall off by any means. Let's check. Oh, it's botted. I was trying to be so fair. I really was. I was trying to be okay. Well, damn. I guess we'll never know the actual viewer count because that shit was botted to
Yeah, a lot of angry people. A lot of angry people, you know, it's my karma because last year
It is your karma because all you do is pander to the angry woke mob and those people will turn on you immediately, just like they turn on everybody else. Oh my God, the people who I'm pandering to turn on everybody, but surely I'm special. Surely I'm special. They'll never turn on me. This is why you don't pander to these retards. That's why you don't. That's why you never pander to my streamer's so wholesome. You want to know why my community never turns on me? Because they know I'm an asshole. You want to know why? Because I tell them I'm an asshole. But at least I'm their asshole. Well, I'm an honest asshole. Hopefully that makes sense, does it? I really hope so. More people should lead by my example. It would help out quite a bit because nobody wants to watch somebody that's a complete illegitimate fucking fraud. Nobody wants that shit. Let's talk about it.
It's because XQC reacted to my tweet and he did a whataboutism, which is funny because last year when I talked about it, I did a whataboutism, which I've already talked about and I already apologized for.
Oh, do you want to know why Valkyrae has to apologize so much? And I'm going to say it again. Because her audience is retarded because those are the people that she panders to. Woke retards. That's it. And they will turn on you immediately.
I already understand that it was really stupid of me how I worded it. And this is just my karma coming back again.
Yeah, you cash in a W, which will always lead to you having to cash in an L later.
It's just coming back. So Yeah, it's
Doesn't it suck when people do your own behavior to you? Man, I know that sucks. Man, damn.
yeah. I already talked about all that. Everything that everyone's telling me to talk about, I already talked about. And
Yeah, she says she talked about Hassan shocking his dog already. She already addressed it. Do you know what her addressing was? He didn't do it. Kaya's a baby, a big baby. That never happened. We saw it on camera. She's like an activist judge saying, well, Your Honor, sure, we caught it on camera, but actually he's black, so we're going to need to let him walk because he's incompetent. What are we doing here?
It, you know, I own up to my shit.
No, you fucking don't. Hello. I was going to give it a 6 out of 10. We're at 2 out of 10 on the accountability scale. This is dog shit. Sorry. I lost my cool. Sorry. I cannot believe how much it is rewarded to be a lying motherfucker on the internet. It is crazy.
I'm not perfect. I make mistakes.
How long until she says I'm only human?
Cheated, so what? Who cares? No, okay. Cheating is bad, guys.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, I'm going to be real. Cheating is bad. Do you need to cut off your buddy because they cheated on somebody? Not really. You just got to hold them accountable, tell them they fucked up, and make them not do it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we get it. Cheating is bad, but it's not something that you can't help one of your best friends get through. You call this guy your best friend. He had a problem flirting with some girls because he wasn't happy with the relationship he was in. Absolutely. You don't got to set fire to the bridge over it. I mean, Jesus. Come on.
I don't know who needs to hear this.
Hey, Valkyrae. He's only human. He makes mistakes. Wow. Crazy, right? Crazy. It would be different if he cheated on, like, his wife when they had kids. Yeah, you're long gone. There's no hope for you, right? There's no hope for you.
But cheating is not a good thing.
Racism is bad. Racism is bad. Based. You want to know Valkyrae why she has her chat turned off here? Because they all be responding, yeah, no shit, dipshit.
It's a selfish act. It hurts people. It's a bad thing.
Oh my God, so based. So based.
And I think it's a normal thing to be disappointed. Streamers, YouTubers, TikTokers, literally everyone collaborates with everyone, and
I'm just so tired. I'm so tired of having to deal with the angry mob that I myself personally curated. Bro, if you're so exhausted with dealing with your audience, then why did you pander to them? Oh yeah, that's because that's the only way you would have been successful, is pandering to these retards. And congratulations, you have now put the worst people in power on the internet.
I don't think people realize that people aren't as close as they seem.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're all best friends. We're starting OTV. We're moving in together. Controversy happens. Guys, we barely talked. We weren't even, I sensed bad vibes. No. Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. They do it every time. Minor controversy happens. Well, actually, guys, I disavowed them entirely, and to be honest, we were never friends. Holy shit. Holy shit. The video games are fake and gay. The streamers are fake and gay. Good Lord, Asmongold, save us. I am tired of being the only motherfucker calling these people out and holding them accountable. Holy crap. WestJet, get the fuck in here. More Pegasus. Where are we at?
It's the funeral talk. Doesn't necessarily mean that we know.
I would like to remind you, somehow Valkyrae seems more depressed that Sykkuno's a cheater than she mourned the death of her own brother. And I feel like that's so interesting Because Valkyrae was excited when her brother died.
Everyone, his whole life story and what they're doing and what's going on and stuff. And at the end of the day, I will go to Ludwig's funeral.
There it is. By the way, to all you guys who just spammed true right there and based, appreciate y'all. Big W's for y'all.
Because of Cutie. I think that before you cheat, break up. End the relationship. Are you defending him? No. I think cheating is very bad, like I mentioned many times now.
Well, say goodbye to Sykkuno, guys. None of his friends fuck with him, and they'll never talk to him ever again. Because no one is willing to have the conversation. Just because somebody fucked up doesn't mean you have to cut them off forever. You hold your friends accountable. Yes, I understand that I interact with a lot of problematic content creators. Problematic content creators who've gone through a lot of controversy. You want to know why I don't care? Because I like to have conversation with these people and try to help them through their issues rather than cutting them off entirely. Yep. I have many friends who I disagree with heavily. I have many friends who I think are weird as f***. And every single time we talk on the phone, I'm like, hey man, you still like that weird shit? Maybe we should talk about that. Maybe we should move away from all that. No? Okay. Well, next time. It's very simple. But people want to act like you can only be friends with like squeaky clean PR with only the most pure of virtues.
XQC is your daddy. Dude, I know, bro.
Oh, Hassan's not going to like that. I thought Hassan was daddy. Damn, now Hassan a cuck too? Holy.
I know. XQC is so famous and so popular. He's so popular. And when he says things, it's like the juicers, they...
Dude, I cannot believe that, dude, this is what I don't understand. I simply cannot believe that Valkyrae went from dating Sony, this guy. I cannot believe that these two dated. She dated this guy and downgraded to whatever the f this is. I genuinely cannot believe it. Like, holy shit, what are we doing? You downgraded from one of the best warriors in World of Warcraft PvP to a dog abuser terrorist supporter. Just like the analytics, the dating scene fell off as well.
It's warm, and then it's like, damn, fuck, I already dealt with this last year.
Yep.
Please, I'm sorry.
Yep. Do you see how quick she is to say I'm sorry? Because she knows that's what people want her to say. And even if she doesn't feel sorry, she'll say it anyways. And that's why her apologies mean absolutely nothing. Like, she's even like exaggerating the situation. Oh, guys, I said sorry. What more do you want? Because that's what she does immediately. Guys, I want to remind you, Valkyrae has apologized to the, and I quote, the blacks, because she said no cap on a stack for real. And the blacks were angry at her for taking their AAVE, yeah, which stands for African American Vernacular. And Valkyrae's not a blackie, so she's not allowed to say no cap on a stack for real. She apologized for that. Can you believe that shit? Like, damn, you got no spine. Y'all haven't heard of that? You think I'm lying, right? Hold up. Publicly apologizes for saying no cap on a stack. I shit you not. I know everything. I remember everything. You want to know why? Because motherfuckers are coming at me every single day. And I want to remind you who the people are that are coming at me every single day. Valkyrae mods gatekeeping her from using AAVE words. Imagine that shit. What a f***ing spineless coward. Holy fuck. And she makes it worse for everybody else who comes after when she incentivizes the mod to do exactly that. Hey, Valkyrae, I don't even like your ass, but as a fellow black man, you are allowed to use our words. Okay, sister?
I was already sorry. I'm sorry.
You know what the V in Valkyrae stands for? Performative.
Chat on screen. Not today. I removed it just in case because I didn't know what the vibes were gonna be like today because holy fuck, Twitter is eating my ass right now.
Goon baiting.
Thanks to XQC.
How about you thank your own f***ing actions? Hello? Is it that hard?
Thank you, dude. Yeah, no, vibes are good here. This is great. This is really good. This is really good. Damn, I know, it's so fucked. I was like, man, I can't even delete my tweet. I can't do anything, so I'm just gonna leave it there. It's whatever. I think all these people just already hate me anyways.
Can you feel any more pathetic for yourself? You invited this into your life personally when you're dating a fucking terrorist supporter. And you express more concern over Saikuno virtually cheating on his girlfriend that apparently you didn't know existed, more than Hassan abusing his fucking dogs, saying America deserved 9/11, and also encouraging his audience to kill people in real life. Yes, people are mad at you because you pick and choose what to be offended by because you have no moral compass of your own besides what the internet tells you to do. Because you're performative. Your entire career, your entire friend group is performative and people see through you.
I don't know. What can I do?
Stop being fake as fuck. You're not helpless. Just be transparent that you were just telling the internet what they wanted to hear, and from now on, you will never do that. And publicly disavow the fact that you are dating a fucking terrorist supporter.
I already talked about everything that they want me to talk about like a year ago, you know? I already did. It's just I'm getting punished for the whataboutism again. It literally feels like deja vu. Like I did this before. I'm getting re-punished. I'm getting re-punished for my fucking crimes. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I bet this chick would kill herself if she has to deal with what I deal with on a daily basis. So many of these spineless, coward content creators could not deal with the 1% of harassment I get every single day for shit that I have never done. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows that I didn't do none of this bullshit. These people would be dead if they were in my shoes. And that's what the internet wishes would happen to me, that I would simply kill myself, and I'll never do it. Because if I do that, they win. I refuse. They can say whatever the they want. Go ahead. Lie again. You think I care? No, sir. Absolutely not. What's the next thing they're going to say? It's been 2 months. Where's the next Tectone controversy? Where's it at?
I already talked about Hassan and Kaya last year. I think that's a very confused. Some people are really confused. Like I already talked about it last year.
Yeah, you talked about it, said that he didn't do it, and you lied. That's the way that you talked about it. You said that he didn't do it. We saw it on camera. Not once, not twice, 13 times. You said that our eyeballs were wrong. Yes, so you didn't talk about it. You lied about it. And that's the difference. You have never owned up to the lie.
Remember? We talked about it last year. We talked about it so long ago. Thank you, Relieve. Yeah. Also, we talked about Foosley last year too. We talked everything that everyone's mentioning to talk about. Like I've already talked about it.
Lying. Dude, she will look her audience in the eye and lie and say that their version of reality simply does not exist. That's what's crazy. And this woman is so weak. The moment she's stressed, what is she doing, guys? She's turning to alcohol. Wow, what a great role model. Guys, whenever you're stressed, just take a fucking drink. Yep, let's just promote alcoholism even more. Good Lord, get a fucking grip.
Also owned up to my own shit. I already apologized for my shit.
Insane.
Tell XQC to leave you alone. I messaged him.
And the worst thing is, you can tell that she's buzzed right now. What the f did Foosley even do? Cheating scandal involving YouTuber Noah J456. Man, are all of her friends cheaters? Jesus Christ. Misery loves company.
Like, dude. I was like, I already talked about the things that you talked about last year. I know he doesn't give a fuck.
You're just lying. This is scary how easily this woman can go live, speak to her audience, and just lie. This is like sociopathic behavior. How she can go live, smile and laugh, blatantly lying. Valkyrae, I don't even have you blocked on Twitter. If by some miracle of God you see this video and you want to prove to me that you did address it and you did acknowledge that Hassan was abusing his dog, I will publicly apologize and I'll delete all of my videos about you. And yeah, I will literally put out a public apology. But you didn't do that. And I know you didn't do that. How can someone be this psychopathic to lie this confidently? Is this why this entire friend group played Among Us so often? Because they're such good f***ing liars. I would know I'm also quite good at Among Us.
I know he doesn't.
To be fair, I also beat Disguised Toast and 5-Up in an Among Us tournament, and I got free Doritos for a year and $3,000. That's on Twitch Rivals, by the way.
Like, I was like, you're so famous and popular. Like anything you say and do will be used against me. He is very popular, and you're a fool if you think otherwise. He's got a large army.
I'll be honest, XQC is huge. His community is also fucking nuts. I'm gonna be real. I dealt with XQC's community with me for 2 years. That was bad. I would prefer XQC's community over someone like Miz. Miz's community is pretty bad too. But the thing that I like about Miz's community is that, man, they don't hate anybody else more than they hate Mizgiff, which is hilarious. So he has to deal with that too, and that's why he's going fucking crazy. So it's a double-edged sword, and I'm willing to accept that.
Sorry for my juicer. I would just appreciate, you know, that for those of you that have come in here today to attack me. This happened last year.
By attack, you mean hold you accountable for your own actions and your own doings? Oh, okay. Mr. Krabs, bust out the world's smallest violin.
And we already did it. We already talked about it. All of it's already been said and done. Okay. I've apologized. I don't think it's just...
Guys, I said sorry. Guys, I said sorry. Guys, I said sorry. What do you mean you don't want a sorry, you want character growth? I don't get it. I said the magic word. Just because you said sorry does not mean that people have to forgive you if they don't see change. And the reason why they're not accepting your apology is because you did that before and you didn't change. Imagine that. Don't forget she did not like her brother because he was an alcoholic. That's crazy how she turns to alcoholism the moment she gets stressed. How apropos. Valkyrae, I almost called her Pokemon. Valkyrae getting upset at others for actions that she does. Wow, what a shocker. I guess alcohol's in her veins.
Twitter. I don't know what's going on Reddit. It might be on Reddit too. I also don't know what's going on YouTube. It might be on YouTube too. It's the internet. And that's okay. It's the consequences of my own actions.
She did it! Wait, was she being serious? Did she figure it out?
And that's okay. It's the consequences of my own actions.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now I feel like she's self-deprecating and she's just saying that to farm sympathy, but there's a chance. There's now a non-0% chance that she realized she's the one who fucked it up. Oh man. Love that. Didn't like her brother because he was an alcoholic. She's an alcoholic herself. You can't make this shit up. I know. Welcome to modern feminism, guys.
I do wonder, I'm like, do people read this and believe it? Like, do people read this and like, just, you know, trust? Do they just trust these people? I don't know. It's like, damn, what can you do? I really can't do anything.
Yeah, don't you hate when you garner an entire army of a chat that has no idea what the fuck to say? They just parrot everything that Hassan says, and they attack everybody around them, and you farm and you garner that audience, and you encourage that audience by enabling that psychopathic behavior of the worst human being on the internet. I shit you not. Hassan truly is a modern day supervillain. If you were to write the things that he's done in a Disney movie, it would be scrapped and deemed too unrealistic because no one can be that evil. And bro, you are dating that man and you are promoting that man every single day. What the fuck are we talking about?
I think what made people mad is what XQC said about it. And I'm pretty sure also he reacted to what I said about it last year. I feel like we've already done this. I already talked about it. I already owned up to my shit. I think it's fine to talk about.
Complete bullshit, by the way, once again. I really should have a lie meter next. I need to install a widget where I can tap a button and increase the lie.
I'm getting obliterated. Like, I have a right to defend myself, or at least talk about my side. Like, I'm literally, like, on Twitter, holy shit, like, railed. Railed. No, I did take accountability. I take accountability. Come on.
Even her own community is saying that she takes no accountability. And that's why she's not putting the chat on the screen, because she's getting eaten alive right now.
I always take accountability. Okay. Is there something that I haven't taken accountability for that I need to take accountability for that I haven't taken accountability?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How about you stand on business for the shit that you stand by, and you apologize for things that you actually think you fucked up for? Because that's what people want.
For.
You reap what you sow.
Mad at you though, because
because you're full of shit. Go ahead, blame somebody else.
QC hit me with a whataboutism, and then I'm getting karma'd for when I whataboutismed a year ago.
There you go.
It's my karma.
There you go.
Sorry for my juicer. Thank you. Thank you. I DM'd him.
I cannot believe that a chatter said that. What a piece of shit.
Tell your brothers. I already talked about that shit. Last year, I already talked about it.
What a fraudulent, lying ass that everybody eats that shit up. Ridiculous. I cannot believe that was her response. Absolute bullshit. Guys, you really can't make this up. So many streamers are such fake, fraudulent pieces of shit because they need you to think that they're great people. They're not. They're all pieces of shit, including me. I'm also a piece of shit. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe.